Hello and welcome back to Sandy Bay. You're back here with Josh. Just popping a letter in at the post office. Got a lot to catch up on really. It's been a couple of months since I last vlogged about the move to Sandy Bay, and we've chosen a property. We've moved in. And I've been looking for work. It's the whole lot has worked out to be quite costly. It's cost us about £5,000 in total to get ourselves in. Obviously, not having a job when I've moved here, they've kind of penalised us with the rent a little bit, which is a bit understandable. So I've had to pay like 3 months rent up front, which, like I said, I don't think's unreasonable under the circumstances. You're renting a house to someone who essentially doesn't have a job, so yeah, we've had to pay 3 months up front, which I suppose gives us a little bit of breathing space, which isn't too bad. But the job hunting has actually had to be quite intense. About a week ago now, I've gone round quite a few places, just handing out CVs, and I've actually heard back from a few today, which is I've managed to get them all, so I've got interviews throughout today, which will be quite good, because obviously I want to get something sorted as soon as possible. Just going to join me today as I go around a few places and just get some interviews, and then you can find out where we've chosen to stay. Okay, so this is the first place I've heard back from, the timber yard. I'm not quite sure where it is I need to go. Okay, so it's actually this office here that I need to go into. So I am a little bit earlier. They did say it was meant to be 12:30, but I'm sure they won't keep us waiting around too long. I'll catch back up with you when I come back out. Okay, so it didn't seem to go too badly. They were looking for someone who has worked, ideally, in a mill before, which I haven't. They did say they might have some sort of like unskilled manual work going. I'm not sure the job's going to pay enough, to be honest. I mean, they seemed quite keen to take me on, but I think we're just going to have to see. I mean, I've got a few places to see today, but we'll probably just have to weigh up our options. If any are sort of solid offers of a job, then we'll go from there. There is another couple of places that we can go. Next will be the garden centre, which I believe is just up around there. I think it's not far from one of the houses that we viewed last time, actually. So I do actually have some amazing news to tell you as well. Not long ago, like I said, it's been a couple of months since I did the initial vlog, but about a month ago, we actually found out that my wife is expecting our second child, which is obviously amazing. A little bit scary considering we've just moved to a new place. I think we go left here. We just moved to a new place, and I don't actually have a job, and she doesn't have a job, and I mean, whether she's going to be able to find anything being pregnant. Oh, cheeky speed trap here. Watch our speed. But yeah, you know, amazing news. I think it's just come as it always does at one of those times. That's a little bit unexpected, but it just means that I've had to push really hard to try and find a job. And yeah, hopefully, you know, one of these will turn out to be promising. Right, okay. So next interview is here at the garden centre. Okay. I'm assuming I'll just go in the front. Right, okay, we'll see how this one goes. Okay, so, oh look, a plane. Yeah, so that one's actually quite promising. The only downside, potentially, is that it is a part-time position that they are offering. It's not actually working in the garden centre itself. I think it's actually doing deliveries. So, yeah, I mean, we'll have to see with that one. Again, I think we're just going to have to go round, see how all of them are, and just see how it pans out in the end. The biogas plant. That is actually somewhere that I did hand my my CV into, but I didn't actually end up hearing back from them, which, you know, is a little bit disappointing. But you know, it is what it is at the end of the day. It's not really something that can be helped. So I feel it would have been quite good. I'm sure it would have paid fairly well. But yeah, we'll just have to see how we get on with ones we actually heard back from. So the next place we are headed off to now is one of the businesses at the Sandy stores. This one, I think, is more sort of like yard work, taking in deliveries, but sort of like warehouse work. And yeah, we'll see how we get on at this one. Okay, so I think this is the place. Quite sure if it's this one or down there. Oh, in here. Yes, I think this is the place here. So yeah, that yeah, didn't go too badly at all. Pretty much what I thought. It's going to be, by the sounds of it, using the digger, shifting piles of fertilizer, muck, whatever comes in down here, and yeah, just sort of helping out in their warehouse and yeah, general sort of labouring work, really. So yeah, that one seems pretty promising. That one is full time. So yeah, this actually should set us up quite nicely. So yeah, now I do have one more. I didn't just go ahead and say yes, I'll take it. I did obviously say that I'll go home and have a think about it. So yeah, just have one more that we're going to go to just quickly. It's at about 5:15, this one, so luckily it's just a short drive down the road here. I think it is a dealership for tractor equipment. I think they do hiring. They have a workshop as well. So yeah, we shall go and go to that one next. Okay, so this is the place on the right. It's quite a big yard that they've got here. Wow. And they've got the 2 workshops as well. Okay. Okay, I'm back, and I must admit, that one is also quite promising as well. This one sounds like it's delivering and collecting equipment that has either been leased, has gone out for lease, being collected from lease, new vehicle deliveries. So yeah, I suppose if anyone's purchased anything or leased anything and can't actually transport the equipment themselves, then yeah, it sounds like I'd be doing that. Again, this one is also a part-time job, so I like the sound of the job itself. How practical it's going to be, I am not entirely sure. I think I'm going to have to obviously go home and have a bit of a chat with my wife, but certainly at the moment the Sandy Stores job, which is the full-time one, is looking like the most practical. Yeah, I think we're going to have a really good think about that one. Okay, one final errand before I go home. Supermarket shop. Yes, just bear with me, I've been sent for our weekly shopping, and no doubt I am going to spend far more money than I want to. Yes, so £87, far more than I wanted to spend, but it is a weekly shop for a family, so yeah, not always the cheapest, I'm afraid. So yes, off to home we go. Now, I am aware that this will actually be the first time where you find out which house we actually decided to go for. So, yeah, we are very, very happy with our choice. Yeah, it's... I mean, I knew when I viewed it, it was very well suited to our requirements. It wasn't the shed on the hill, and obviously it wasn't the apartment. That was a no. That wasn't very practical for us. But yeah, it was one of the houses that we viewed, and I must say we are very happy with it. Oh, I think I might have gone through that camera a little bit quickly there. So yeah, like I said, we are very happy with it. I think obviously as long as there's no issues with affordability, we managed to get settled here. I hope we do, obviously with the child on the way. We just want to get settled and in, but yeah, as long as we do get settled, I think it might need a little bit of decorating, a little bit of work just to make it our taste. Obviously we can't do too much to it, we're renting it, but yeah, yeah, very, very happy with the property. So the house on the left down here that we looked at, not long after we viewed it, someone had actually taken it. So it is not that one. And yeah, as much as I'd have loved this one with its proximity to the pub, we also didn't choose that one. So yes, we chose the house here, which, as I'd said before, is just down from my grandfather's farm. So I still haven't actually found out who owns that land or is doing anything with it. As far as I can see, it is still unused. I can't see that anybody has worked the fields at all, which, looking at the rest of the fields around here, I'm guessing someone would have done by now. But yeah, it's all very quiet. But yes, this is the one we went with in the end. So yeah, this is home, and hopefully we can keep it our home. Like I said, we just need to see how we get on with the job hunting, and hopefully something will come out of those jobs that I've interviewed for today. So at least 3 of them seemed promising. Obviously 2 of them are part-time, but yeah, we'll see how we get on. I still can't get over this view. Absolutely breathtaking, and especially, okay, it's a little bit hazy, but on a clear day like this, absolutely beautiful. So yeah, hopefully we can get everything sorted with some income. But yeah, thank you very much for watching my vlog, and yeah, hopefully I'll hear back soon and find out which of the jobs that I've decided to go for. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.